Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, we're starting off with a pretty clear sky over in Phoenix. You can see traffic's also looking pretty good at this time, and temperature right now 57 degrees, so a little bit on the mild side, but not too bad overall. Now, current temperatures for the rest of the region, low 50s along the Oregon coast, and generally between about 54 and 58 degrees for the Rogue and Shasta valleys. East side, we're looking at temperatures ranging from 41 in Chemult to 61, a bit on the warm side out in Lakeview. Now, compared to 24 hours ago, most of us are pretty similar to what we saw this time yesterday. Klamath Falls, a little bit cooler. You may notice that if you're stepping out the door because it's a whole 4 degrees. Now, there is a big system way offshore. Eventually, we'll get some of the influence from this over the weekend, but it'll mostly be the tail end of this that's closer towards California. But other than that, we're going to keep with that southwesterly flow, looking at the chance of showers and thunderstorms for the Cascades, east of the Cascades, and down towards Siskiyou Valley later on, Shasta Valley later on this afternoon. But here in the Rogue Valley, it's going to be nice. We're to have temperatures pretty mild, temperatures into the 60s for the kids heading off to school this morning. By the time you're coming home, it's going to be mosty, toasty with temperatures well into the 90s. Now, our stormcast for today is showing that we're going to see some clouds as we get towards the afternoon, but after about, say, 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon, we'll start seeing some showers and thunderstorms into all of Siskiyou County and pretty much over towards Klamath and Lake counties this afternoon. Now, yesterday we had a severe thunderstorm in and around between Wairika and Weed yesterday, so there's still an outside chance that that could occur today. More clouds develop from the southwest for the day on Saturday, but from a system that's a lot stronger system, and so we're going to be looking at a lot more in terms of widespread coverage for showers and thunderstorms into the Cascades, also into Siskiyou County and all of east of the Cascades for Saturday. Now, some of these, there's still a low chance that they could become severe, but there's still that possibility as well. Now, also these thunderstorms will have cloud to ground lightning, maybe some small hail as well, unless of course they become severe. And then in that case, then they could have wind gusts around 60 miles an hour. But that activity will slowly start to shift off towards the east as we get towards Sunday afternoon, as our system slowly starts to depart. And that activity takes its sweet time getting out of our region, but west of the Cascades, we're looking fairly quiet. We're not really going to be looking at anything except for cloud cover on Saturday. So the Storm Prediction Center does have an outlook for chance of thunderstorms for today. It wants to paint a picture west of the Cascades. I just don't think that's going to happen, but tomorrow's outlook's very similar to today's outlook, so I combine the two to pretty much represent what's going to be going on. Now, for the, if you're getting ready to head off, this is actually for today. Temperature is 96 degrees. It's going to be the warmest day so far this year, if we can get there, because it's going to be interesting because, well, temperatures are very similar to what we saw this time yesterday, and so it's a possibility we may not actually get to 96 degrees. But for Jacksonville, if you are heading off to the Brit Festival later on this evening, again, it's going to be very hot all throughout the region. 94 degrees is what we're expecting at that time for today. 72 is forecast high for today in Brookings, 96 for Wairika, 90 in Klamath Falls. You might actually tie your record high for today. And lows tonight, 50s and 60s for the most part, 62 for Medford and Wairika. It's going to be a little bit warmer all throughout the region. So your forecast for tonight for the Oregon coast, we're going to be into the 70s, a bit more cloud cover as we go over towards this weekend. And for Northern California, you could see some showers and thunderstorms today through Sunday. Temperatures mostly into the 80s and 90s. We finally start to cool off towards the middle part of next week. Klamath Basin could see some showers and thunderstorms today. Better chance over the weekend with temperatures cooling into the 80s. Cascades, almost the same kind of scenario, 80s for today. Temperatures closer towards 70 on Saturday and Sunday with more showers and thunderstorms there. Now for the Rogue Valley, we're looking dry. We're going to have more clouds over the weekend, but temperatures cooling back into the 80s.